Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to assemble the Exerpeutic folding magnetic upright exercise bike. This I purchased from Amazon, and this bike has good reviews, and developed and manufactured by Exerpeutic, and the model is 1200K. This comes in a box, and all the components are well stacked inside the box. So first step in this process is to remove all the components and arrange them in sequential order as per the requirement. Let me show you how, and then we will start the assembling process.
Step in this entire assembling process is basically you remove all the hardware which came out in the box and arrange them the way I have shown here. Most of the things which I have done is basically the body over there, then their front resting pad on resting rod on the this side, and the rear on this side. Then these are the pedals which we are going to install at later stage. This is the hardware which we are going to which we required while assembling this process. What I've done is basically I removed the hardware from the hardware pack and arranged the in the same order the way it was earlier, so that it is easy for us to reference. And if you see, the manual has all these steps, and the steps also shows step 1, step 2, what hardware is required in each step. So basically that is also arranged in the same sequence. If you see over here, step number 1 hardware number 29 and number 30, those pieces are these two pieces. So we will be requiring these two pieces for step number 1. For step number 3, we will be requiring this number 58 3 pieces and number 33 3 pieces over here, and so on. So basically the idea is to arrange this hardware in the way we required in each step, and it is going to be pretty straightforward process to assemble this. It is not going to take more than half an hour to install this process. Now as you see, after removing all the hardware, we have this step number 1. In the step number 1, rear stabilization and the transport wheel, that is the front stabilization, we are going to install on the body over here, that is on the front side and the rear side, rear side and the front side of the this entire body. And for that, what we require, what we needed is basically the step number 1, 4 pieces of this one, and the washer, that is this 4 pieces. So we are just going to we just need these two things in the first step. So the way it is going to go is basically, let me remove this part. So over here, this is your body. So what we are going to do is we are going to arrange this body in such a way that it is shown over there, like it is now in this fashion. We have put like this, okay, so which shows that this particular part is the rear stabilization. That rear means this one, and how to identify which one is rear and which one is front stabilizer based on this marking. Over here there is a R, that is this is the rear, so it will go over here like this. Very easy, nothing much is involved. Then take the two washers from the one which we have selected. They should go like this, and then the two nuts. And for this you have to use the wrench which came out with this one, the one which has 13 and 15 mm wrench, and just use this wrench to tighten this one. It's very easy process, nothing much is involved in this one. It just you need to go through the steps, and you will be done in half an hour and will be ready with the bicycle. So let me tighten out this one, and then we will go to, and we have to do the same thing for the front stabilization. So we will do the same thing for the front stabilization stabilizer. So take this one, install this, take two washers, put it over here, and two nuts on each side. Tighten these nuts, and then we are done with the step number 1. So let me complete this installation of step number 1, and then we'll move to the step number 2. Hexagonal nuts. One thing I forgot to mention earlier, assembly, when you are arranging this entire body of the bike like this, you may feel if the surface is not steady enough, then it may not stand nicely because the stabilizers are not there. So what you could do is, by to make it stabilized, you can use this pin to make it stable so that it won't move anywhere. So this is the part which I missed out in the first step. So basically now we are done with the first step of this installation. So the rear stabilizer is in place, second stabilizer is in place. Now let's go to the second step. Step number 2. In the step number 2, we are going to install these bike pedals. And for bike pedals, you need both the wrenches, that is the 19 mm wrench and 13 mm wrench, and you need the 86 left pedal nut and the right pedal nut. So let me show you how exactly it will be done. So the stabilizer is on this side and the rear is on this side. So this is our front side and this is our rear side. So assuming that you are sitting over here facing this side, it means that your right side is this one and the left side is that one. So find out the pedal which has R on this side. So this is the right side one and this is the left side one. No need to worry about this belt. We'll put that belt later on. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you need left pedal nut one piece and right pedal nut one piece, and that is already comes with this one, right? So how to install this step number 2. So installing the pedal is little bit different, a little bit easy. So take out this nut from this one and make sure that you rotate this so that it goes all the way inside. And as you see, it is going inside. So let it go all the way in the handle as much as it goes. And once it is there, take the nut. So nut will be counterclockwise, whereas the pedal is clockwise. So see, after the hand fixing, at some point of time you will find the resistance. So this is counterclockwise and we are almost there, all the way touching the pedal bar. Now once it is there, just use the same thing. Now when you will try to connect this one, you might need 2 wrenches. One wrench to hold this steady on this side, right? And then this wrench. So this is the step where you have to do it couple of times. As you see, I'm holding this one and tightening the other nut so that we have to just make sure that this goes all the way. And once it is done, then we are done with the second number step, except the you can take these pedal straps, and those pedal straps can be hooked up like this. So it will go over here, as you see, and the other one will be on this side. So basically this is based on how much you need for your leg. Now one thing also you have to remember, this one is the left side one, so I was doing wrong. So the left side will go on this side and this one is the right side one. Yeah, so this is the right side one. So let me put this one over here, and as you see it is gone. And then this can be adjusted as per your size of the foot. So this right side is done, and we will do the left side same way. And once that is done, we will proceed to now the third step is basically installing the, let me show you now the third step. So for the third step, we are going to install the seat and the seat support. So these are the things which we required for the third step. First is the seat, second is the seat support bar, third step is seat height adjustable knob, that is this one. So let's keep all those steps, all those things together. So 1 2 3, flat washer 3 pieces, flat washer 3 pieces. These are the 3 pieces flat washers, that is number 33. If you see, these are the 3 pieces, and 3 pieces of the nut, that is these are the 3 pieces of the hexagonal bolts. So these three pieces, this is the thing which is required for installing the seat. Now what you have to do is, you have to take this support bar, push it like this, and assuming that if you are going to place the seat height at whatever the height, you have to just adjust this. So this will go like this. I'm just temporarily setting it up at this height, but you can always change it by removing this one and installing it the place where you want. Now this will go, seat will go like this. Now the thing is, the easiest way to do is not to first install the rod and then install the seat to the bar, but first attach the bar to the seat like this, arrange it like this. This seat cushion has 2 sets of adjustment holes, that is, this is one set, 1 2 and 3, or the second adjustment is 1 2 or 3. So if you use these 2 sets of installation, then your seat will be on the back side, and if you use the front adjustment holes, then it will be on the front side. Now as per the documentation, it says that the seat cushion has 2 adjustment holes. It is recommended users between 5 feet 1 inch to 5 feet 6 inch use the holes towards the rear of the seat, and users between 5 feet and 6 feet 3 inches uses the hole towards the front. So I'm going to use it on the rear side because that is what is suitable for us. It's very simple over here. Take the hexagonal nut, take the washer, and just it is screw this one, and you have to do this for all the 3 nuts. And for this you have to use the Allen screw which came with this one. Once this is done, then you are ready to install the seat. So this goes here, and depends on the height, it can be adjusted whatever the height you want. So I'm adjusting over here. So we are done with the third step also. Now we'll move to the fourth step. In the fourth step, we are going to install the handlebar extensions of the to the rear frame. So let's do that one. We are going to install as the handbar extensions to the rear frame. So these are the handlebar extensions, and as you see, these handlebar extensions have the cut over here, and it is at inclined. So the easiest way to identify this one is that when you go, which one is the left and right, make sure that these holes matches up with this one. So like this, and the other one goes on the outside. So what it means is that on this side you will face the hole, on this side also you will face the hole, and this should be the high end of the cut should be on the outside. So that is how it has to be installed. Now for this particular step, you are going to need four different sets of screws. Four different hardwares. So this one will go like this. The spring washer will go like this, and after that the washer, and this will go over here. And the same thing for this washer also, spring washer, regular washer, and this is on the other side. Now similar type of things you have to do it for this one also on the front side. So 1, 2 and 3. So I'll show you. So first prepare this list, prepare this set, and then you can just easily install it. The side one we are not going to tighten this one, so we will just concentrate right now on this one. So take one set, install it here, and just hand screw it, hand tighten it. Don't tight this one until we are done. Now this one, another set will go over here. This you can tighten very easily, right? And the same thing for this one also. You have to just adjust this, match the holes, and screw this one. You can always tighten this later on. So this is first, this is second, and same thing on this side also. Now once this is done, we are now ready to go to the step number 5. Basically this step, in this step number 5, we are going to install the this entire handbars, right? And for that you need the 2 pieces of 6 screws, and hexagonal bolts of 4 pieces. So we have only 4 pieces of hexagonal bolts, we have 2 pieces of screws, and we have 4 spring washers. So all these spring washers will go in this one like this. So after using all the screws and spring washers, you should not see any washer or spring washer is remaining over here. It means that we have done everything correctly. So now let's go for the step number 5 and install this one. So for step number 5, you need this number 62, and it is called as bottle holder. Here is the bottle holder. So this bottle holder you have to install over here like this. So I'm going to install this bottle holder. It is pretty simple. So take the screw and screw it over here in the hole. Let me finish this part and then I will come to this particular part. Now the next step is basically the handle. So this assembly is very simple. Before installing this assembly, just install the battery. So take out this cover, install the battery provided with this one right there like this. It is straightforward. Now take this entire assembly and put it over here. It will go, and you will start seeing the shape of the entire assembly. Take your all 4 bolts which you have removed, right? So on this side it will go here, so 1, on this side also second. Okay, I have to start tightening this one. So basically you have the four bolts. 2 of them will go over here, 1, 2, and third one will go here, and fourth one on this side. So you have to use the provided Allen screw to tighten this one. So this may need here and there this kind of adjustment. So once this is done, Allen screw. So here is the Allen screw. So I'm going to now tighten all these screws and then just connect this one to the body so that the entire bicycle is ready for the use. Last step is connect the lower part of the assembly to the body of this one, and that's it. So basically you will see on the display everything is ready now. So now you can change this one and start using the bike. So basically should not take more than half an hour to assemble the bike, and it's a very easy assembly. Anyone can do it. Thanks for watching.